Newcastle United are close to signing goalkeeper Dean Henderson after discussions with the player yesterday. We are now 99% done on what will be a one-year loan deal, but also a permanent deal hasn't been ruled out. Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video and some exciting transfer news today. The season's not even over and reportedly we are already very close at bringing in goalkeeper Dean Henderson from Manchester United. As I've mentioned already, it's discussions over a one-year loan deal, presumably a one-year loan deal with the option to buy, but there is still discussion around the potential of just bringing him in straight on a permanent deal. He's 25 years old, as I mentioned, goalkeeper, Manchester United. Not getting a whole lot of game time there. If I'm honest, the last time we really saw him in action was in the 1920 season, which is a few years ago now, when he played his heroics at Sheffield United and really put himself on the map. Obviously, it's been at Manchester United for a very long time. He's had loan spells at Stockport, Grimsby Town, Shrewsbury Town, and then 2 loan spells at Sheffield United. And then, as I say, since then, hasn't been able to take the spot off David De Gea. And he's a player that we were linked with in the January window. When Eddie Howe came in, it was quite quickly made known that we were interested in Dean Henderson, which took me by surprise a little bit, due to the fact that we were desperate for a centre-back, we were desperate for a striker, we needed midfielders, and it seemed like the first player we were linked with was a new goalkeeper, which just shows that, you know, maybe from January, Eddie Howe came in and maybe, you know, wasn't convinced by Dubravka, Darlow and Gillespie, and it seems like Eddie Howe's opinion hasn't changed because we're not even at the end of the season yet, and we're already being heavily linked to that goalkeeping position, and again, it's the name Dean Henderson that's popping up. Let me know your thoughts on Dean Henderson down in the comments, but I do want to open this up a little bit more and talk about Newcastle's goalkeeping situation in general. Dubravka, as I mentioned earlier, in that January window where we were desperate for a centre-back and a striker, we were being linked with goalkeepers the whole time, which again just shows where Eddie Howe's priority possibly was, and that it's not really a surprise that we're being linked with Henderson again so quickly in the window. Back in that January window, we were being linked with Dean Henderson, but also Leno, and even as recent as a couple of weeks ago, we've been linked with Kasper Schmeichel as well, so it clearly shows that Newcastle and Eddie Howe have been on the lookout for a new goalkeeper basically since Eddie Howe got here. So where does that leave our current goalkeepers, Dubravka, Darlow and Gillespie? Let me know your thoughts down below, because a couple of years ago, Dubravka was regarded as potentially one of the best Premier League goalkeepers, you know, in the league. He was that good. Has he dropped off that much? And do you think that Henderson would be a clear improvement on Dubravka? Is he, if Dubravka's there, and let's say Darlow and Gillespie are down here, is Dean Henderson here? Or is Dean Henderson there? And is it worth signing a goalkeeper who's going to improve us a little bit? Or should we now be looking at a goalkeeper who's really going to improve us? I'll be honest, I haven't seen as much of Dean Henderson in the last few years as maybe I would have liked. Again, he was fantastic at Sheffield United, and the times I've vaguely seen him at Manchester, he looks like he's done okay. Or maybe it's not even about bringing in a goalie that's significantly better, it's more about bringing in some competition with Dubravka, because Gillespie's not getting anywhere near. Darlow has done okay on occasions, but I don't think he's really rivaling Dubravka. If Dubravka's fit, he plays, you know, so even Dubravka could possibly do with some competition there. And if we're bringing in Henderson on a one-year loan deal to take a look at him first, then I think that's a good deal, because it's bringing in someone who's 25 as well, bearing in mind that all of Gillespie, Darlow and Dubravka are over 30. I think Dubravka's 33 now, you know, so he is. I know goalies can always play longer, but still, to bring in Henderson, who's 25, he's going to create competition for places. And again, if it's a one-year deal, a one-year loan deal, I don't think you can really argue with that, can you? So let me know your thoughts on all of that down in the comments below. Again, is Henderson a significant improvement on Dubravka? Possibly. You know, maybe, but I wouldn't necessarily jump in and say he's way better than Dubravka. But what it is doing is bringing a bit of youth to the goalkeeping squad. It's creating some competition for the goalkeeping squad. And if it is a one-year loan deal, we can take a look at him and see how it goes before we jump into a permanent deal. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Thoughts down below in the comments. Drop a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you later.